Good evening, welcome back to very Ardalan. Things are looking alright for our purple donut country. Just as a reminder, we are playing on very hard mode, and that's a laundry list of bonuses that the AI get, which is why I'm probably going to be a bit more hesitant about wars I jump face first into than normal. So let's just keep that in mind as we're playing along. I am not a coward. Hope everyone is well. I certainly am myself. I'm on vacation, which means my schedule is being thrown out the window. But I felt like playing some of this tonight, especially after we just saw somebody attempt a mod game. Well, I say attempt, it was like Magikarp doing a splash is attempting to fight in Pokemon. Arcane tried Kaizo Mario. 99 lives, didn't hit the checkpoint in the first level, so good job. Arcane here. Persia has broken free of the Timurids, nothing to do with us except we refuse to let Timurids de-siege those lands. It's probably going to work against us since Persia is fairly strong. They start out with some amazing ideas, those morale of armies and combat ability for cavalry. Tabaristan also get those, and Tabaristan also outdo me in military technology, something I could catch up with, but we're weighing our options here. I'm being told that the music is loud. I'm going to need a second confirmation on that because it was a metal song that was playing beforehand. I'll give it some thought. Okay, but opportunity knocks. Mamluks have decided that Tabaristan and Karakayunlu have to die, and hopefully Mamluks win, but not overwhelmingly. Because I'll need to judge where I'm going to jump in all this. I'm actually going to slow it down. And where will I go with here? I'll build my spy network in both Tabaristan and the Karakayunlu. Something doesn't want me to do it in Karakayunlu. So Persia hate my guts. They're one of three nations that do. Tabaristan, Persia, and Hormuz. And I have a few concerns when it comes to that, because if Persia hate me, there's a high chance that they will rent out condottieri against me. And that's going to be troublesome if I decide I want to jump on people. And I think I want to jump on people. Let's get our better infantry on the go. Can't see a reason not to tech up at this point in time. Same could be said for my admin and my diplotech. Really, what reason is there not to, other than maybe squeezing out a better bonus? And religious ideas are the way to go, even if I'm not going to invest anything in them right now. I will later, but not right now. Now it's worth getting an idea of the numbers that go on between Mamluks and QQ here, so let's check it out. The Mamluks themselves, because I know my alphabet, are boasting 42,000 here, with a fairly healthy force limit, and they're looking at QQ, who do get a little bonus on home ground here, but QQ have 21 and a 2 tech deficit. And then of course there is the Tabaristan, they're bringing in 13k, but they're on par. Of course, Tabaristan also have their morale bonus, but then it's the Karakayunlus who I see running away into the open arms of the Iraqi separatists. I need to keep a... I wonder what is going on with that. I should have been able to re-establish my spy network with them. Heaven only knows, but I should fabricate a claim on them because I need to think about what I want to take out of these guys. Baghdad certainly is tempting, so is my core, but I may well leave my core there and go for Marageh. As much as I would love to threaten war over these things, they're not about to listen to me just yet. So yeah, I'll make my claim on Marageh. Jake, are you already at 100% with QQ? 100% what? Persia is such a concern. Oh, actually no. Military Tech 4, because they spat out to the Timurids. They do have a 5 military ruler, but if they only have Tech 4, then I have a wonderful advantage over them. I got the tactics, and I've got the, yeah. Well, I got the tactics, so that's good to know. I'm also still focusing on admin when I'm not so sure I'm going to need that, especially with a 5-1-1 coming up. Keeping up with military technology is going to be pretty important, but I'm also going to be investing in admin ideas, so it's tricky. I think I will leave it as it is, at least for now. But I need to watch and see what happens in this war, because it's of vital importance. Jake, you should take the opportunity while it's here. With that leader and AI bonuses, they'll catch up soon. Good job, Maximilian Zero. Actually, with that being the case, I should jump Persia. How am I doing with claims on them? I don't have many, and this will make me fairly unpopular, but I should crush them. Now, their army... And they have no forts as well, do they? And probably no money to build forts. Right, I was originally thinking how best to destroy these folks, but now, immediately, I'm changing my idea on that. I need to crush the Persian army. Even if it's in mountains, I should be able to take them on. Wow, I didn't even think about that, because their tech would be garbage coming out. They have a large army, 17,000 is no joke. Now... Dagestan and Karakyunlu and Hormuz all hate me. They could well give Persia some condottieri. But then Hormuz also hate Persia, and Persia is a more immediate concern to them, so they may well not. It's a shame that nobody else wants to help me with the glorious fight against the Persians. I think it's pretty Deus Vult. Right, I need to think how to do this, because even though they are grossly inferior in technology to me, there are quite a lot of them. So I'm gonna need some more everything, really. Let's bulk up, maybe. Maybe if we can ram raid the guys. Oh, I don't like the look of either of these, but Bandar Lanach does deal in spices, and it's pretty good, but I'm not about to lose 50 admin at this point in time. I also have to keep my eye on those Persian separatists. Seems that they want to rise up straight away. So how about we make our way there? I should pay my troops just a little bit so that they can move. Okay, I have a problem with you wanting to rise up there and there. I'm just going to have to increase autonomy across the board here. 'Tis a shame, but must be done. I'll station my troops to bring it down a touch more as well, whilst I continue to eye up Persia. This is good though. The Karakyunlus are just getting destroyed. It's not about to change their view about giving in to my demands, but I do hope that they can hold out against the Mamluks for a wee bit. Oh, I need to grind you to dust. So I should probably also, well, I wouldn't be able to threaten war against you, but I should build up a spy network to help out here. I have great relations with the Ottomans. I don't see a reason to have you stationed there the whole time. And I should probably start actually paying my units. I will not be able to maintain this for long, but this should suffice, at least for a wee bit. As long as I can push the risk of revolt down just a little bit, will be okay. This is with my national unrest guy, so where are they wanting to rise up? Oh, in the north as well. Troublesome, that separatism. Could hand them over to the clergy, or I could just bump up I think I'm just going to have to bump up autonomy, which is a shame because that's probably going to eat into my force limit. It already is. Here's the thing though, even though Persia are a far lower Miltech than me, yes, I think their numbers and superior morale would destroy me one-on-one. And look at that, 17,000, and they've got a they got a force limit 25. That is beyond scary. Timurids may hate my guts, but I'm not so sure if Persia is my first stop here, since I can't actually reasonably take them on right now. Okay, well I certainly can't be taking on rebels, so that's probably gonna... didn't dimp that much more. Jake, did Ottomans get wrecked by Mamluks when I was there? The Ottomans have got wrecked by Venice and a whole bunch of condottieri. Unfortunately, they're not about to be helping out with many things due to their debt. 629 of debt. Probably just a loan or two. I hope that they pay it off soon, because I would be happy to bring them into a war here, but they're not happy enough about that. Now, granted, I could just straight up fight you, but your friends would help out. I could straight up fight Tabaristan, but my concern is that Persia would send condottieri to hurt me. But I don't think I should let that stop me. I'm going to check Tabaristan's numbers and weigh up the odds here, because I don't think Oman could get to me. And if Tabaristan have been sufficiently ruined, which they have not yet, then I could be in there. Alright, so we're going to sit on these rebels for a little bit, and then I'm going to have to show them what's for. Because I just need Tabaristan to get sufficiently destroyed in a good battle. And I reckon they're going to go in for a good battle. And then I'll jump on them, and it'll give me the force limit I need to dispatch Persia. It'll also give me an extra fort that I will need to comfortably take Persia down a notch. So with this, in 8 months, those Persian separatists will be a thing of the past. Tabaristan is running away. That's painful, because this is the ultimate moment to jump on them when they are so disorganized. Karakyunlu are losing, but they have not yet lost a fort. Mosul is on its way down, but not out yet. Jake, is anyone rival Tabaristan or Persia? Tabaristan is Persia's rival. I agree with that, but here's the thing, Oman could well get involved in all this. They love me. Oh, Oman wouldn't get involved because they're in debt and love me. It's Karakyunlu who would get involved. I don't think that's going to remain the case for all that much longer. Oman... I wonder if Oman would like to be my ally. I'd probably throw them under the bus at the slightest... at the slightest sign of trouble. And Hormuz... See, if you've got Hejaz and Tabaristan as allies, Hejaz are not much cop in all of this, but Hormuz and Najd would be your enemies. I'm trying to see a bad side of just getting myself an extra ally at this point, and I'm not seeing it. So with that, I wonder if they might even help me out in the grand scheme of things. JQQ is getting smashed by the Mamluks. I know I'm pretty blind, but okay, that's pretty... It's all looking pretty ideal. I would love to just smash into you right now. Looks like Tabaristan are on the move. We need to get ourselves on the move so that we can just curb stomp them. Ideally, they're going to be hit by the Mamluks, forced into a shattered retreat back home, and I shall strike them in the mountains. I'll make sure I arrive from here just so that there's no funny business. Jake, remember to select the correct CB. Don't I know it. Gotta go Holy War and not everyone's favourite humiliate rivals. Gonna add a warning just so that that doesn't catch unawares, I think. So that's the thing, I need Tabaristan to get knocked. I wonder if they know I'm coming. Come on, Tabaristan, you can do it. They're going for Sinjar, so they're going behind enemy lines here. It's a shame I won't be able to see them, but if they have a shattered retreat, I should be able to catch that. What's lovely is these are mountains, and these are, well, they're all mountains, so the idea is I'll be having one and one and one heading around there. Alright, so the Mamluk army is freed up to go and destroy the Tabaristanis. Jake, if the Mamluks sink Kara, it thins the Condottieri pool and makes a golden opportunity to take Basra and expand southwestwards. Aye, but the thing is, fighting Kara will... yeah. Don't think that'll go quite as hot as I want it to. I'd love to threaten war upon them, though. And I need those Tabaristani oh, those Tabaristanis did just drop dead. I would be surprised if they are not currently going to be retreating home. In fact, there they go. Seems like opportunity is knocking. I have to be there to answer the door. Now I'm just hoping that Persia or Hormuz do not rent out units here. But I wish to absorb Tabaristan into the greater collective. May as well drop an extra claim if I can, since it will reduce coring times and coring costs, so Kamiz. It's a bit of a concern. Hell, there's lots of things that concern me about this. It's a very dangerous campaign to be running. But you can't be scared of that, can you? Time for that trade dispute, Jake. Nah. De asphalt. Putting the asphalt in de asphalt. So, first and foremost, I want to get these under occupation so that they don't end up reinforcing there. And I want to get myself on that mountain before they shatter retreat their way there. I'm hoping I can manage that. Otherwise I'll just go in and ruin their day. A little unfortunate. Oh, this is pretty unfortunate actually. Because they're going to come and attack me here, which is not what I was going in for. I just have to hold out better than they can. And let's ditch you there as well. Keep holding my glorious units. All throughout this, we get some extra conversions done. I'm not keen on poking those Persian separatists even more, but they're only going to be incited there. So let's get to work on them, shall we? Dead, and a bit more dead. This is going to be asking quite a lot of my units. But that's okay, as long as nobody throws any Condottieri into the mix. Now this is a little unfortunate. Hopefully they're also running further away. That's pretty bad for me. Pretty damn bad for me. They're not about to give me military access because they don't like me at all. But the Mamluks will give me military access. They have good reason to. If they end up occupying this stuff. But then again, the Mamluks could just ram raid what's left of the Baristanis. They've managed to ruin their day in many ways. And why? Okay, it's not a capital fort plus fort, so that's a-okay. Let's bring those walls down. Timurids and Chagatai well within their right to come and attack me. It's a shame the Mamluks don't want access through me. Oh my goodness, this is why we take religious ideas. Yasuj, welcome to the Zoroastrian fold. Nice, we're almost done. I feel it would be prudent to eliminate you whilst I have the chance. Look at that morale difference though. They have one more morale than me. And that is terrifying. Tehran wishes to be underneath the merchant guilds. Well, granted, it's a pretty nice one, and it's not like it's going to hurt too much in the autonomy. So I'll happily get some loyalty with the merchant guilds, and I get 2 base tax there. Jings. Yes, please. You got any more to throw at me there? Maybe some ducats? I mean, you have it to boot, right? Really, I'd have no problem giving you the merchant charters. It's not like we can't afford to lose a bit more prestige around here. But I do think everybody should give their contributions to the state. Some might say it's not really worth it, but money is very tight. I want everything, really, but save that money for a wee bit. I'll be able to get more once I take this over and I get more trade income. What did you roll on your die today, Jake? That was nice. It was less than 2 and more than 0. And it was a real pain. Speaking of a real pain, I know you want to chase those guys down. I know you do. Oh, there goes my general. It's probably a bad idea, but I would quite like my monarch to get on all of this. So what are they going to do? Oh, they're going to reinforce, I hope. I just hope they go back into Karakyunlu lands. Because that way the Mamluks will have to take care of them instead of me. I don't want to fight these guys in mountains. No way. Absolutely no way. But they're probably going to retake these provinces. And that's not really something I can afford at this point. Go figure, they're going for Kamiz. However, once they retake that, which they will likely move on to the desert, and that's okay. At least we're making that loot money. So this is going to require just about everything I have. We'll leave behind the crappy king. I don't really want to drop this siege. That's the way to go. This way I can, excuse me, actually get a general involved here. A real general, not these terrible generals that I'm getting. 8 ducats ain't worth no thing. Persia? Okay, seems that Persia decided Tabaristan have to go. Unfortunately for Persia, they lose, they get nothing, is the... Plus this is nice because Persia took the entire front row. All I'm doing is before Persians get involved. Alright, but at least the Persians are leaving here. Unfortunately, they're getting trounced. That's tech difference for you. So, we shall take this back. I really don't want them to retake it, so it's worth me just helping them out. Then again, no, it is really worth me taking them down. I don't want Persia to be getting squat from this. Plus this is nice because Persia took the entire front row. All I'm doing is flanking. So prestige for me. Assertion that the Tabaristani army will die. And everything is controlled by me. Say my name when you pray. So some people seem to be asking what the goal is for all of this. The assumption that I would have a goal. Where is he going to run to? Here? Oh well, we can get back down with this sieging. We're still over the limit here, which is not too great. We'll merge people together. We'll ditch those that are... no, we need you guys for looting, don't we? How are we doing looting here? Still plenty of money to be had, it seems. Get on it. Okay, my heart skipped a beat there, but no, that's Nagur, who is not involved in any of this. It is only Tabaristan, as it should be. Military access from Mamluks, why would I ever decline? It seems that more people want your guts there. Crimea should be alright to attack, since they don't have any range to get involved here. Now, something else I need to be concerned about is the fact that people are not going to like what I do. I should measure that up. Because look at that, Tabaristan, Karakyunlu, Timurids, and if I took the whole shebang, Persia as well. Well, Tabaristan we don't need to worry about. Karakyunlu there won't be much left of. Persia, sure, Timurids, they hate me anyway, so what are they going to do? I just have to accept the fact that Kara are not going to be happy. But there are others around here who I really should be cautious about. If I can improve my relations better, I should be getting on it. Persia as well, though. I want my claims on you. Where I want them? Buryand, I guess. That I'd quite like, although this I don't like. Anywhere that you've been converting to your quote-unquote true faith isn't something I'm all too happy about. Okay, well, let's clear one thing up. I want the Persian trade node. Since it is good money, it is very good money. So I'll just pick out what's the best province in there. Isfahan certainly is, so give me Isfahan, please. Is Spain still holding the Netherlands and being friendly with France? Yeah, so, sure looks like it. We have the dynamic duo right here, and they are happy to be friends. Works well for them, so more power to them. But it is terrifying for me. Speaking of terrifying, I'm going to be getting all this land, but it's going to be pretty revolting. I'm really impressed with the Mamluks here, though. I'm just worried that they end up taking too big a bite. I'm happy for them to take this, but if they start muscling on Baghdad and my cores, then that's a different issue altogether, but I need this war to be over quite quickly. Grab that fort, which should help out against the Persians. Now, whilst Karakyunlu is a nice target, I think it should be... yes, I do need to recover this abysmal prestige more so than anything. I need to strike Persia and I need to strike Kara. I need to strike them both with the same ferocity. But I just don't have the resources to be doing so right about now. Funk's all brother. Let's lower maintenance so I'm not hemorrhaging money quite so badly. Jake, mark your cores as vital interest, then the Mamluks may not take it. Well, my core is vital interest, but this is what I'm really looking at. I don't think that infringes on anything of theirs. But, you know, understandably, I want the Kurdish lands. They may still take it, but the thing is, the Mamluks are not happy with me. I broke their alliance since I didn't join their call to arms. I'm friendly with the Ottomans, even though the Ottomans